I used to think those YouTubers who tell you to take up some hobbies to boost your productivities and mental wellness were lying. Or, if not lying, they were just saying cliche things in order to have something to say in their video. But, looking back at my life for the past 2 years, I am shocked to realize that I was wrong and they were right. Taking up cooking and sewing in 2020 was such a life changing decision for me. It has saved me from my own limited thinking and opened up a life where I can start from where I am with what I have and learn the skills that I once thought of as impossible, useless, or too late to learn. And in this video, I want to share with you about how sewing has healed myself. So let's begin by traveling back in time to when I was 3 or 4 years old. I remember praying to the higher power, asking them to help me be good at sewing, yet I sucked at sewing all of my childhood. Then I went to university just like any other 18-year-old kid. Things felt hard. I had no purpose, no reason to thrive. Sometimes I looked at other people setting goals, aiming for the better, and wonder, why do we have to get better all the time? Why do we always have to aim higher? And I secretly thought that they're chasing success just to have a meaningless life in the end. And then I graduated from uni, didn't like the major I studied much, so I went on to pursue the career of being a makeup artist and now a YouTuber. And throughout all of those years, I'm always stuck with the thinking that why do I have to try so hard? Like, just do this much. This is enough. No need to do more than this. But now, to be honest with you, looking back, I feel like I'm a little bit behind in life because I've never tried my best in anything. And I started to feel like my peers are actually right. They're setting goal and aiming for the higher, the better, because they want to develop themselves, reach financial freedom, and build a better life. But somehow I just can't save my little soul from the fear that chasing success like that would deprive me of the little joy of the everyday life, which will leave me feeling emotionally exhausted and meaningless in the end. But I guess 2020 just came and changed everything I knew about myself. At the beginning of that year, I had secretly wanted to give sewing one more try, but I was so afraid that I'm just gonna waste money buying a sewing machine and then learn nothing out of it. My friends gonna judge me for that. But on the 31st of March 2020, the day I started this YouTube channel, like literally on that day I registered for this YouTube channel, Vietnam went into national social distancing and I was so scared. I said to myself, it's either now or never. There's no guarantee I will have tomorrow. So I was like, screw it. I'm not gonna care about criticism anymore. And then the next day, I ordered a sewing machine, headed to the local market to pick up one scissor, 4 pieces of fabric, and just went on with it. On the first day learning to use the machine, I remember telling myself, you just need to turn it on. You just need to do the threading, and we're done. I don't need you to do more than that. And then the next day, I told myself, you just need to sew one straight line, and that's all. And then the next day, I chose a sewing tutorial that was quite easy to follow. There's no fit measurement, no zipper, just straight line sewing. And if I don't know how to do a certain step along the way, I will search for a tutorial on that step. In my mind, I feel like I just need to cut some fabric, sew them into one piece of something, and that's enough for me to be happy. And then for every next sewing project, I would choose a tutorial that is a little bit harder, that required me to learn a few more skills, but it's not so hard to the point that I would want to give up. I just kept on going like that. After 1 month, I came out of quarantine and I'm a sewer. I never thought I could learn any subjects that fast, nor did I believe that I could learn it from home with a very limited amount of resources. And most importantly, I never thought I could work more than 10 hours a day and feel happy instead of emotionally exhausted. Little did I know, sewing has let me experience the growth mindset perspective for the first time in my life. It shows me an area where conquering higher milestone can actually be fun because I just love the process of doing it so much. When I'm with my sewing machine, there's no self-comparison, no peer pressure, no desire to prove that I'm smart, no disappointment when I fail. It's just me doing the things that I want to do so much. It's hard, but I'm happy. For the first time in the past 10 years, I can finally feel like my brain is slowed down and just be. And I don't look at any sewing goals and say that this is too hard. It is not for me. Instead of that, I just look at a picture, feel like I want it, and then just go for it. At first, I have no idea how to do it, but I just keep thinking about it, keep wanting it, and then magically I just figure things out along the way. It helps me realize that taking on new challenges and aiming for the impossible can actually be fun. Maybe if I can view career-related skills through the lens of a growth-minded person, just like how I am in sewing, things can actually be simpler and much better. Also, through sewing, I discovered the learning process that I'm the most comfortable with. In the lowest point in my YouTube journey, I had about 5 subscribers after months of trying. I wanted to give up so much, but then I recall how it feels when I'm sewing. What has helped me learn the subject so fast. It turns out I really love the process of going at my own pace, searching for a tutorial on the end results that I want to achieve and then follow through to the end. That result must be the thing that I truly want to do, so that when things get hard, I feel excited. Otherwise, I'm going to feel very emotionally exhausted, and sometimes I can even feel hurtful because I'm not good enough or this is too late to do anything. So I just went onto YouTube and searched for a tutorial on how to grow. I stumbled upon the media channel, and then later on I took up their video ranking academy course and get better day by day. Fast forward 2 years later, I now have 536 subscribers. At the time I wrote the script for this video, I'm still not successful on YouTube yet, but I can say that my inner world has been so much better. I feel like I've been liberated from my own behavioral patterns. The patterns which make me believe that it's impossible to learn new skills and things are not going to get better. So if you're going through the same thing and you've been thinking of taking up some hobbies to help you feel better, I'm the living proof that hobbies do help. I listened to my inner self, did the things that seem to be time consuming, irrelevant to my career path, and impossible to learn, but it has helped me so much in realizing that there is a world where taking on new challenges and going through difficulties can actually be fun. And that world will appear when we view this life through the lens of a growth-minded person. So just do it. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope that my sharing can help you feel better in some way. And if you know anyone who is in need of it, please help us share it to them. Give this video a like so that the YouTube algorithm will bring it to other people just like you and me. And subscribe to my channel for more content like this in the future. I wish you peace in mind and see you in my next videos. It gives meaning to my life instead of taking it away from me. Also through sewing, I discovered the learning process that I'm the most... Oh, my stomach is crying. I haven't had my breakfast, oh my god. Let's pull myself together. What is... I just love nature, but this is too much of nature sound, oh my god.